What's up guys, it's your boy Shadow here again with another video. In case you're wondering why the hair is down this time, I actually just got out of the shower, no big deal. Anyways, I had been looking through my channel, right, and I had noticed that I hadn't made a video about this, and I'm really surprised that I haven't, because honestly it's working for me guys as of right now, and I don't see why a lot of people do it and approach it. And first off, no, I'm not talking about intermittent fasting. I am not talking about intermittent fasting, guys. And here's the thing with that. I do not do intermittent fasting anymore. One, days that I would actually mess up on intermittent fasting and I would, I'd be doing good. I would be doing good for about, say, 4 weeks, and then I would treat myself to a cheat meal. Well, it would normally tend to leave me bloated, and it would leave me kind of rather full throughout the rest of the next week. So that's why, another reason why I don't really like doing that. And second of all, it's kind of hard to keep up with on intermittent fasting. It's just, here's the easy way to put it. If it doesn't work for me, then it doesn't work for me. That's not saying that I don't recommend it for you, because again, certain exercises can work for me and certain exercises cannot work for me. But then again, those ones that work for me might not just happen to not work for you. Everyone's body is different, and intermittent fasting doesn't really work for me. Okay, so I'm not saying it won't work for you. I'm just saying it won't work for me. Now, what I was actually mentioning, damn, my arms are getting tired. What I was mentioning is actually, whenever I see a lot of people, whenever they go to approach trying to lose fat, trying to lose weight, and they kind of do it a little crazy, and I'm pretty sure most of y'all, I'm pretty sure a lot of the people that are subscribed to my channel, which aren't that many right now, but the guys that are, they've at least been to a gym, and I know y'all have seen this. You'll see a guy in there every freaking day. He'll go in there and he'll do shit tons of cardio every day. Maybe about 5 to 6 times a week, or maybe 7 times a week. Just he'll run on the treadmill like crazy. And you think, oh man, that guy's getting pretty lean. He's getting pretty skinny, And then what you don't realize is that, yes, he will lose fat. Yes, no doubt he will lose fat. He will continue to lose fat up to a certain point. He will, as you say, and as it is mostly widely known now thanks to P90X, he will plateau. And what that means is, basically his fat loss will stop. He will eventually go, sorry, I had to sit down. He will eventually go from losing good amounts of fat to losing not only fat, but he'll start losing muscle mass. He'll start losing not only muscle mass, he'll start losing actual weight itself. And that's not good in general. Now, okay, whenever I mean that, most people that go to lose weight, they don't normally know what they're saying. They normally try to lose fat. Let's put it that way. And a lot of the people I know and a lot of friends I know, they're saying, oh man, I'm going to try and get rid of my gut. Well, I know they're meaning that they're trying to get rid of fat. They're not trying to lose physical weight. Whenever you go from losing fat to muscle, no one wants that, obviously. Especially bodybuilders. Bodybuilders do not want to lose the fat. So here are little tips on how I have actually maintained some muscle that I have gained throughout my bulk and going on into my cut. And it actually has worked out so far. 1, always calculate your macros. Now, what macros are your macronutrients, what you get throughout the day. Basically what that is let's say this morning I had 3 pancakes, about 2 cups of syrup, and 4 scrambled eggs. All right. That's your macronutrients right there. How many grams of protein, how many grams of fat, and how many grams of carbs you get. When going to lose fat, when going to target for fat loss, I personally always try to keep it 40, 40, 20. Now what that is 40% protein, 40% protein, 40% carbs, and 20% fat. That's actually highly recommended, and it's tons of people do it. And what a lot of people understand is, oh, I'll go on a low carb diet. And again, now I'm not gonna bitch, but yes, low carb diets do work up to a certain point. I do not recommend doing a low carb diet more than a month, because one, your body will go into a direct effect. Not having carbs for a month will fucking kill me. Seriously. You not realize how low energy you will have if you don't have carbs. Everything is carbs. Breads, pastas, even fucking whey powder has carbs. Rice. Everything has carbs, and not everyone understands that. Sure, you could go do a damn paleo diet, which that's basically a low carb diet. Not many people understand that. But again, what is the point? It's going to have a direct effect in the end if you go more than 6 weeks, and not a lot of people understand that. Again, let's see. I knew, one girl in high school that went on to a low carb diet. Let's put it that way. She went on to a low carb diet, and I remember her saying, oh yeah, I lost 20 pounds, Well, I don't mean to be a dick, alright? I don't mean to be a dick, but let's see, I watched her progress. Let's see, first 2 weeks, yes, she did lose quite a bit of fat. She was doing some cardio like crazy, like I was telling y'all. She was doing cardio like crazy. She was not eating enough. Obviously, she's going to lose weight, but not in the healthiest way. Okay? And then, let's see, after the 4th week, I started to notice not only did she start to lose fat, she started to lose muscle composition too. And fellas, you guys know what I'm recommending too. I'm talking about her ass. Her ass went from muscle to straight fat. Or not fat, I'll say straight like a board. Like, it was just a plank. And I don't mean to be a dick, but man, come on. No, not even women nowadays want to do that. Not even women want to have what they call a box ass. So then, let's see. After the 4th week, I'll say on to the 6th week, she got down to... She only did it for 6 weeks, because I told her, if you're gonna do some crazy shit like that, only go for 6 weeks. And that was the only thing she listened to whenever I recommended it. She went down to... She started at, let's say, 120, and she thought that was heavy for a girl. 120, okay, look, 120 is not heavy for a girl, but that's besides the point. She went from 120 to 99 pounds in 6 weeks. That's awesome weight loss, but she doesn't realize she looked like shit afterwards. She not only lost the fat, and she just not only lost the fat, she lost muscle mass, she lost pretty sure she lost bone density too. Because, I mean, whenever you're starving yourself, your body is feeding off of other nutrients in your body trying to survive. And that's why I don't really recommend it to a lot of people whenever they go on low-carb diets. Honestly, I think it's a little stupid. I know my body needs carbs, especially to build muscle and to maintain muscle. Not only do you need protein, you need carbs. But now we got that little thing out of the way. Let's see. The second thing is, the first one was macronutrients. The second one, make sure to always calculate them. If you're going for target fat loss, I will recommend this. For the first 2 weeks, drop your calories down to 2,200. Yes, I said 2,200. Now, not a lot of people know that is actually the recommended amount that people are supposed to get in per day. After those first 2 weeks, during those first 2 weeks, make sure you only get 15 minutes of cardio 1 day a week. Now, obviously, I'm recommending that for if this is a person that is not actually active, I would actually recommend doing at least four times that cardio a week. I'll say like 15 minutes a day, and for 4 days a week for those first 2 weeks. After that, let's see, for the next 2 weeks, you drop your calories down from 2,200 to 2,000, and then so on and then so on. This is actually a full 12-week thing, and this is what I am doing. But then again, guys, here, listen to this. This is what's working for me. If you go and try it, then yeah, and it works for you, then that's good. You know, I helped someone out. But if you are one of those people that you try it and it actually ends up having a direct effect and it doesn't work for you, then, you know, again, your body is not my body. We are not the same. We're not fucking twins. And even twins aren't the same. But let's see, after the first 6 weeks, you will start doing a reverse diet. And basically what that is, I'll say you will have gone down to either 1,600 or 1,400 calories. After that, you will start to reverse. So you'll go from 1,600 back up to 1,800. 1,800 for 2 weeks, and then back up to 2,000 for 2 weeks. And then finally you will have reached 2,200 where you had started. And if you haven't noticed any physical changes by that time, then you have not been doing something right. Now, for people like me that actually lift weights and are very active, well, that's kind of an understatement. I wouldn't really say myself as really, really active. The most activity I get, let's say this, I'm active for the normal person. Let's put it that way, yeah. I don't go out and jog and run a fucking mile every day. I don't run 5 miles every day. I don't even run. Let's put it that way. I don't jog. I don't do shit. The only cardio I do, I've told you guys, is a stair stepper. And that's only for 15 minutes. But for people that actually lift, what you guys should do, and if you're looking, and if you have, this is especially if you have just gotten through with the bulk, what I recommend to do is start off your first 2 weeks with, I'll say, 2,000 calories. You will start off your first 2 weeks with 2,000 calories. You will do 15 minutes of cardio, and that's any choice of cardio you want to do. I do stair stepper because that's me. You know, I don't really like to run. You will do 15 minutes of cardio for about 1 day a week for the first 2 weeks. Then after that, you will go from 2,000 calories, you'll drop it down to 1,800. And then, let's see, on the next 2 weeks, on the 1,800, on the next 2 weeks, you will actually get up to 2 days of cardio per those 2 weeks. So it will be 15 and 15. 15 and 15. If I'm not making sense, guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to rush this. The video is getting a little long. Then after that, you will go from 1,800 calories to 1,600 calories. And you will be up to 3 times the cardio for those 2 weeks. So it will be 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. And then after that, you'll drop your calories down to a depletingly 1,400 and 1,400. Now, by this time, guys, you will probably be really fucking starving, and it'll be hard as hell for you to not eat your craves or to control your cravings. But just bear with me, because the reverse diet will kick in there and here and soon. And let's see, by those 2 weeks where you're at 1,400 calories, you will do up to 4 times the cardio per those weeks. You do 15, 15, 15, 15, and same as the next week. Then you guys can start reverse dieting. Can't even speak. You guys will start reverse dieting after that. You will go from 1400 to 1600. And you will also reduce your cardio. Remember to reduce your cardio. And I really recommend this, guys. Do not, just because you think, oh, I'm going to do an hour of cardio every day, you're going to lose a crap ton of fat. Again, for those that lift, for those, and it also depends on the person, but this is for people that lift. If you want to keep your gains, don't fucking do an hour of cardio a day. That's fucking ridiculous. If you're looking to get huge, don't do an hour of cardio a day. That's fucking bullshit. Like, seriously, I personally think it is. I mean, it works for some people, but then again, that's some people. That's not me. Alright. So then you will go into the reverse dieting, and you will go from 4 times the cardio today to 3, then to 2, then to 1, and then you'll eventually get your calories back up to 2,000. And by this time, you should be pretty fucking lean. You should be like down to at least 6% body fat, or at least 10. It depends on where you started out in the beginning. But that's basically all the tips I have, guys. That's the tips that I've been using, and I have noticed pretty good weight loss. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And also a quick shout out to what's his name? Static Shock TV, my friend. He's kind of fam. We haven't been really that close, but he's a really cool guy. If you guys want to check out his channel, he makes some funny ass videos. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to his channel too. And that's all for now, guys. It's your boy Shadow, and I'm out. Later.